Healing the pattern of pulling back. Healing activation for inconsistency, emotional overwhelm and visibility. Welcome, beautiful soul. Before we begin, take a slow, deep breath in and gently exhale. Another nice deep breath, allowing yourself to arrive fully here. If you found your way to this activation today, I have a feeling your soul already knows why. Because lately, we've been exploring the pattern of pulling back when things begin working. The moments where visibility increases, momentum begins building, inspiration returns, and purpose starts calling louder. And suddenly, something inside wants to retreat again. You feel overwhelmed, emotionally exposed, and disconnected from yourself, as though expansion itself suddenly becomes too much to hold. And honestly, I don't believe this pattern is laziness. I believe that many spiritual aware women are carrying deep emotional imprints around visibility, expansion, pressure, and self-expression. Patterns that taught parts of us to shrink, to retreat, to disconnect, to soften our truth, or to become smaller when life begins asking us to fully step forwards. So today, this is not a space of force. This is not a space where you need to push yourself harder. This is a sacred space of reconnection. A space to meet the parts of yourself that pull away with compassion instead of judgment. A space to soften the emotional weight you have been carrying. A space to remind your nervous system, heart and soul that expansion does not require self-abandonment. So gently close your eyes and begin allowing yourself to journey inwards. Imagine yourself standing beneath a soft twilight sky. The air is warm, still, quiet. Before you stands an ancient golden temple. Beautiful, sacred, waiting for you. Candles flicker softly beside the entrance. Gold light spills from within. And as you step closer, you realize this temple was never outside of you. It exists within your own soul. You slowly step inside. The space is peaceful. Warm candlelight dances across the walls. Soft golden fabrics move gently in the air around you. Everything feels safe here. Held, sacred. At the center of the temple is a glowing pool of golden water. Still, quiet, and reflective. And as you move closer to the water, you begin seeing reflections of yourself within it. Versions of you that pulled away, disconnected, disappeared after momentum, became emotionally overwhelmed, felt unavailable to sustain visibility, or retreated when life asked you to expand. And instead of judging these versions of yourself, you simply witness them with compassion. Because now you understand. These parts were never trying to ruin your path. They were trying to protect your heart. Now imagine one version of yourself stepping forwards from the reflections. The version of you that feels overwhelmed by growth. The version that pulls back when things begin moving. The version that feels safer retreating than remaining visible. Notice her. Notice how she feels. Notice what she has been carrying. And softly ask her, what are you afraid will happen if I fully step forwards? Allow whatever wishes to arise gently. No forcing, no analysing, simply witnessing. Now imagine wrapping this version of yourself in warm golden light. Not trying to fix her, not trying to force her, not trying to change her. Simply allowing her to feel safe enough to soften. And softly say to her, you do not need to carry this pressure alone anymore. You do not need to disappear to protect yourself. You are safe to move gently. You are safe to expand gradually. You are safe to remain connected to yourself during growth. You are safe to be seen without abandoning yourself. Now imagine the golden pool before you beginning to glow brighter. The water becomes filled with soft golden light, healing light, sacred light. And you are invited to slowly step into the water. As the golden water surrounds your body, you begin releasing emotional overwhelm, pressure, exhaustion, fear of consistency, fear of visibility, fear of not being enough, the need to retreat during expansion, and the belief that growth must feel overwhelming. Allow the water to gently cleanse the emotional heaviness you have been carrying. Allow it to soften the contraction within your nervous system. Allow it to remind your body that growth can happen safely. Now place your hands gently over your heart and repeat softly within yourself, I release the need to pull away from my expansion. I soften the parts of me that fear consistency. I allow myself to grow gently and safely. I no longer abandon myself during visibility. I trust myself to remain present during expansion. I am safe to sustain my growth. I am safe to move forwards without pressure. I allow my life to expand while remaining connected to myself. I am safe to take up space gradually and gently. I trust the pace of my healing. I trust the pace of my expansion. Allow these words to settle deeply into the body. Not forcing, simply receiving. When you're ready, slowly step out of the golden water, feeling lighter, softer, more connected with yourself. You look around the temple once more and realize this sacred space was never separate from you. It always lives within you. A place you can return to whenever you need grounding, softness, and reconnection. And as you begin walking towards the temple entrance, you feel something important settling within your soul. You do not need to become smaller in order to feel safe. Take one final deep breath in and gently exhale. Feeling yourself returning slowly back to the room, back into your body, back into the present moment. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. I'm sending you so much love.